What's going on, guys? Friday, February 5th, 2 days before the big game, the big Super Bowl between the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. We'll get into that matchup in a second, but let's recap yesterday. Yesterday was a nice day, 5-1 on the service plays to the clients. Also hit a couple parlays, a nice NHL four-teamer, some two-team parlays, and threw some extras out there. I had a couple free plays on Twitter for you. Ohio State over first half and Ohio State over for the game. They cleared pretty easily. So I hope you guys got those. And it's been a great run. Picked up a couple new clients last week. They're satisfied. One guy, he's betting 200 a game, flat bets, and he's made about $1,300 already this week. So, the fees are pretty reasonable. Give me a call. I got season packages. We can work on a percentage of your net profits. Any bankroll's welcome. If I have a guy's betting 25 hours a game, I work with your bankroll. Once we build it up, you can take care of me on the back end. Whatever. I bet myself. I'm not greedy. I just want to get some guys aboard, share the wealth, enjoy the success. So that was pretty cool. The college basketball system, creating my own lines, that's working really well. Still 65% overall. 88% if you take the side in total, that you'll at least go 1-1 with about 250 games picked. So that's really well. Hoping to reap the rewards come March Madness time. If anybody wants plays for the March Madness, you can jump aboard now. I'll throw you the Super Bowl, the rest of February, and all of March Madness. We'll call it $2.99. Send me $2.99. You'll get all those plays if you want. Throw in the NBA and the hockey. Baseball's right around the corner. That's one of my specialties, so be on the lookout for that. You can get the early bird season special package. Interested in getting my plays, just give me a call, 702-917-6245. Let's get into this Super Bowl matchup. Pretty intriguing game. You got the Carolina Panthers, 17-1 so far this year, led by Cam Newton. Very energetic, very fun to watch, and two dominating performances in the playoffs so far. Facing the elder statesman Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos on the last hurrah. Peyton trying to even up his Super Bowl record at 2-2 and ride off into the sunset, similar to John Elway, and maybe win one for Pat, like they won one for John when Pat Bowlen gave John Elway the Super Bowl trophy. So a lot of storylines in this game. It's 2 weeks of media hype. A lot of things turn on the TV. There's a lot of influences, a lot of people giving their opinions, and you can get caught off guard in this game. The main ingredient you want to look at here is Las Vegas. Now, I'm not going to get into the fixed sports are fixed and all that kind of stuff. I'm a athlete, former athlete, and I love the integrity of the game. I want to, when I look at it, I want to see that all games are played legit and those guys are given 110%. Is that the way things end up? Probably not, but like I said, you have a son or daughter, and sometimes you look the other way. You don't want to realize the truth, especially in this world of politics and racial divide, and a lot of things that are going on. People tend to look the other way. Let's not get into all that, but let's get into this. Las Vegas, there's going to be billions of dollars bet on this Super Bowl. Do you think at the end of the game, this is say 800 millions on Carolina and 300's in Denver, that all these guys, Nick from William Hill and Jay from Westgate, all these guys get in a room, get their popcorn, their Coors Light, and they all say, "Come on, Denver, let's root. Come on, Denver, we really need Denver." Do you think it comes down to them rooting for a game? That puts them in a position like us, like the better, like they're rooting for a side. It doesn't happen like that, brother. And besides that, look at the way we bet. We go to the counter, and we have the choice to bet. So if the Cavaliers are playing the Pelicans, we're going to take the Cavaliers, or the public's going to take the Cavaliers. If you have the Patriots playing the Jaguars, they're going to pound the Patriots. So the books are always forced to take the not so popular team, but they always profit. So, and if you look at the NBA, you'll see things that amaze you every night. That's where amazing happens, but we're not going to get into all that. What I want to point out is, Before the AFC Championship and NFC Championship games ended, the line was 2.5 points. You could have bet the NFC minus 2.5 at that point. Once the games went final, Carolina steamrolled up to 4.5, 5.5, 6 at some shops. It could close at 7. The public sentiment, the sharps are really think they have an angle on this game, so they're going to buy back Denver here. And the line could go down a little bit, lure you in for some more Carolina money. Besides that, the money is poured in on Carolina early, often, and still going. The books ain't paying that out, guys. I mean, you got $700,000 betting on Carolina money line. The books aren't paying it out. They're not. It's just not going to happen. Never, never, ever. If they're businessmen. All these corporate, they're all in bed together, multi-billion dollars. You think they let it go by chance? Oh, I hope Denver pulls it out so we win. Nah, dude. Now Carolina might win the game. Denver to keep it close so Denver covers, but it's not going to be Carolina covering and everybody gets paid out like it's a lottery. It's not going to happen. That's what's the hard part about this game. Is because I'm a Cam Newton fan. I'm a Panthers fan this year. I love the passion they play with. You know, I love the dominance, and I rooted for Cam and them boys when they were in Auburn, and I took them in the championship game, and I actually had to lay the money line because I was a little leery, and they squeaked out a winner, and it could be similar here in the Super Bowl, but I think it's Cam's time. He's a great athlete. And it's just terrible every time you turn on ESPN and stuff. It's racial divide as a black, white. I mean, get over that shit, dude. It's just stupid, dude. I don't get it, man. But so I'm pulling for Cam. I like to see him win as a fan. Now, when I'm putting my money on it, you have to take the Broncos in this game. You're gonna have to take the points. If the line gets a 7, that's great. If you could take an alternate proposition, maybe get 7, 7.5, or you can buy points. I think that's your safety net. But I think it's a grinded out, physical type football game. Both teams are gonna hit them in the mouth. Denver's defense is gonna represent. Cam's gonna get his. He's gonna be able to, convert on some third downs, run with the ball, make some cool plays, and keep the chains moving. But Denver's gonna be physical as well. Carolina's defense is no slouch. They're gonna, flutter the pocket with Peyton Manning, make them throw some erratic throws, try to create some turnovers, and they have in every playoff game so far. And a turnover here and there could be the difference in this game. So I see it being low scoring. I'm not going to give out the play on the under, even though that's what I see. But I'm not an under better. I like the over, so I kind of, don't like betting the under. But I do see it being low scoring, defensive struggle, very close, 17-13, 23-20, 19-16, something like that. And, it could go either way. I just think it's going to be a close game. I'm pulling for Cam to win and Denver to cover. That's what I would say. So I'm going to give you my Super Bowl pick right here for free. Denver Broncos +6. If you can get it to 7, that's great. But the Broncos, it's just, like I said, dude, it's a very easy pick. It's the easiest Super Bowl in a long time. The books ain't paying out all that money. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. Unless they're playing a trick where, I'm not fully convinced yet because they've been putting all this information out there for 2 weeks so everybody could see. Everybody's betting Carolina so everybody could try to be smart and then take Denver and then Carolina blows them and then we're the idiots. So I won't be surprised they have a trick. But in this particular game, I think the money's legit and I think Denver covers the point spread. Also keep in mind, I saw a video of this guy. He made some good points, but we're not going to get into that right now. But the way Carolina won those 2 games, very convincing over Seattle and Arizona, infiltrated this money to come in on Carolina. If Carolina squeaked out, the win over Arizona, 23-20, and, you look at Denver beating New England, the money would be kind of even keel. But the fact that they crushed everybody and they won 15-1 and Cam's the big star has everybody, the public are sheep. They follow what they seen last, and that's what happened here. So everybody's jumping on that bandwagon and they seen Carolina's dominance, and we're gonna go with the Broncos +6 here. So anyway, that's my story. That's my Super Bowl coverage. Good luck, have fun, be safe, win some money this week. Check out the props and Don't forget college basketball. There's a lot of value Saturday afternoon. You can build up a little bankroll for Sunday. So if you want to give me a call, again, it's 702-917-6245. Good luck, guys.